It's time for the green bean casserole to get a summer makeover, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start by chopping up our green beans and getting them into nice bite-sized pieces. And you just roughly chop them, maybe into thirds, depending on how big the bean is, or halves. This is such a classic recipe for Thanksgiving. It's such a famous casserole, but we're making it into a salad. Who among us has not had green bean casserole at least at one Thanksgiving? So all I'm doing now is getting all of the green beans chopped into bite-sized pieces, and then we're gonna blanch them really quickly. I have some nice boiling water. Let's get a little salt in there, flavor the water, which then flavors the beans. I'm gonna blanch the green beans for about 4 minutes. Now, while the green beans get a little blanch on them, I am going to slice up the mushrooms and a shallot. The green beans are done. Got some ice water in here. Bring it all the way over. And this is to stop the beans from cooking right away, because I don't want them to get mushy. I want them to stay nice and crisp. And you can actually see this beautiful color. They're beautiful, vibrant green now. Look at that. And they're perfectly tender, but still crispy. Perfect. I'll get them right back into the bowl. Here we go. So get some olive oil in here, just a couple tablespoons, and I'll get the mushrooms in and I'll slice up the shallot. This has all the great flavors of a green bean casserole, but now it's summer friendly. And I just want to slice this up into rings. I want them to hold their shape. They don't need to be diced up. And I like using a shallot because it's a mellower onion flavor. It's not quite as strong. And then we're gonna get some garlic and herb flavor from the cheese. Gonna add a little salt and pepper. And I just want the mushrooms and the shallots to cook down a little bit. And what would a green bean casserole be without crispy fried onions? This is what it's all about. I think mainly, we like to make the green bean casserole so we can have these in our pantry. That's what I think. They're so good. Let's add the garlic and herb cheese. I first started buying this cheese. I was very young when I first moved out on my own, because it was just so fancy. I just love it. The guy that invented it is from Normandy, where there is so many great cheeses, very rich, delicious butter and cheese, and like it's known for it. This is so good. And it just always tasted really fancy because it's already got all the seasoning already in it. So it's gonna go in. This cheese is the creamy sauce instead of a can of mushroom soup. Oh, this smell in here. This smells so amazing. It smells like Thanksgiving. This is super important to use a nonstick skillet. We are sauteing cheese. We're gonna throw this right into the green beans we just blanched. So let's just put this right in. This is why you need a nonstick pan, so it comes right out. Mix that up. Oh, it smells so, so good. So we're gonna grab some onions, get a little bit in. Okay, I need a travel container. This should last 4 or 5 days in the fridge. You can eat it cold, right out of the fridge, let it sit on the counter, come to room temp, or you can eat it warm, like I'm about to, because I want to try some. Let's put a little bit more on top. These should stay nice and crispy since they're going right on top. So this is ready to go. But I want to try a bite. I'm glad I have leftovers. I always loved having leftovers. Some crunchy onion. That is the perfect bite. That's so darn good. Americana. It's crispy. It's got all those wonderful flavors of Thanksgiving, but it feels summarized.